You know, the old familiar message, lost connection. So, as you can see, the coach for Minnesota is saying we have to elevate our game if we want to win in the playoffs. I expect strong team play and increased effort from everyone so far. So this is going to be quite the battle here tonight. So, a quick shot on Varlamov. 8 points, 2 goals, 6 assists, leads the team with 8 points right now. 17-15, just starting here in the first period within the first 3 minutes. So Granlund, got that puck tipped away from him, and then Zucker had it and then lost it. Nice post, nice check there. And now Brodin coming up on the attack here once again. Zucker. And Varlamov, boy, what a cover up there. Nicely done there. 15-42. Yeah, that was ripped right towards him. And Varlamov with a nice cover up. Oh my goodness, and there's Dumba with the first goal. And Minnesota's up 1-0 as they got that shot past Varlamov. So nicely done as Dumba just kind of snuck it in over there. Nice cover by his guy and just ripped it for the sure winner. And it's 1-0 Minnesota. So nice shot there. So Haula and Soderberg, second line for Colorado, third line for Minnesota on the ice here. Nice win off the face-off, and then trying to hit his man up front. And nice save there. Duvenet going get it out to Dumba. And now Coyle. As Haula. Good shot. And then they're going to kind of take a page out of Colorado's book there, shoot it from deep, but you kind of have to figure that they're ready for that, since they do that themselves. Oh, for the most important game. And, so good takeaway there for Colorado. And then nice deflection as they really slowed it down enough to where they had, nice block there on off the body. And then Coyle with a nice block again. This time he did that with the stick. And then shot again, Duvenet. And a lot of traffic there. And Niederreiter trying to find them, but couldn't quite do it. And then Niederreiter went and deposited an Avalanche player in the corner. Go up to Stewart. Stewart was slightly blocked on that shot. So Suter. Nice job by Suter. Up to Stewart. Up to Gabriel. And I can't tell you, Colorado, they know Minnesota can throw their weight around. They're not going to wait. And nice block there by Duvenet as he'll just freeze it up. I love that. Being thrown off during the most important game. Yep. Important. I would say every game at this point in the series is pretty important, since it was 2-0 Minnesota, now it's 2-2. And maybe Minnesota can find their way to find their scoring touch, which worked so well for them in the first 2 games of the series. So Borg and Duma. Nice block there. Nice block by Dubanek again. So Palmaville literally thought his man was going to kind of get over there. And then quick tip away there, but shot on. Nice block again by Dubanek. Up ahead to Palmaville. Oh, that was nasty. Through the deke and in. So Jason Palmaville saw Dubanek with the assist, and I mean, check this move out. Werkoch had no chance. Neither was Varlamov. So 2-0 in favor of Minnesota at this point. And both teams' second lines are on the ice right now. 7:06 left to go here. And quick shot there. Varlamov quickly getting out on the attack here. Quick shot there. Has nice attack there. 7-tie Dubanek did. Oh, my goodness, I tell you, everybody, they know how important this game is. Take a 3-2 lead in the series. Colorado would like to take a lead in the series to that way they wouldn't have to go back to the Pepsi Center and possibly force the action back to a game. As that will be all sides. And here, boy, oh boy, things are just getting chippy now. So both players will sit down for 2 minutes. Nope, they won't. For a minute there, it might be roughing like it was in the last game. So right now, Stewart, Spurgeon, Suter. So Suter setting it up to Stewart, over to Grayevac, and oh, nice little backhand. Was a little bit of the stick in there to kind of, a little bit of the Colorado man stick in there to kind of make that from a big time wrist shot to a really a little bit of something there. So good defense by Colorado on that end. 9-0. So Duchesne over, oh, nice block again. Dubanek doing the job, then gets poked away by Suter. And good block there. They are trying so hard. My goodness, what a, oh, well, that shot just went everywhere. So Saul trying to catch up here. Duma defending, knocking that puck off the stick. So here goes the attack by Minnesota. Over shot, no good. And Duchesne quickly runs it down last 5 seconds. Good little fake there. And there's going to be time will run out. What an exciting first period. So they will get the first intermission in. That's Colorado and Minnesota. Both 2-2 at this point in the series, but Minnesota scoring twice. Dumba was the first, and then Palmaville with a nice deke, and then just ripped it right past Varlamov for the easy goal right there. That was just beautiful shot, beautiful move. Nothing Varlamov could do there. So 2-0 Minnesota going into the first intermission. So right now Minnesota, yeah, they are definitely playing very well out there right now. So right now they're doing everything they need to do in order to prevent Colorado, which depends on that deep shots, and so far they're doing a good job as both teams both tied with 10 shots apiece in that first period. The hits a little bit more on Minnesota side, 5-2, but and no power plays, no nothing. 10 face-offs won by Minnesota, none for Colorado at this point, so Minnesota's not even giving Colorado time to even set up for the attack, with them being able to just take the face-offs. You take the face-off, you pretty much control a lot of the action, set up your offense, and hopefully the way you like to. So right now, let's check the box score, which wasn't too much, but only 2 scores in the first period. Minnesota doing a good job on that end. Dumba and Palmerville, and then the assist goes to Broden and Granlund and Stahl, and then of course the goaltender Dubnyk also got a point because he was on the assist on one, and he has stopped 10 shots in all so far, so he has done a very good job. And on the other end, it would be 8 of 10 for Varlamov right now. So Mitchell with the most with 3, McKinnon with 2, everyone else with 1, and Werkach with delivering some big hits so far, trying to get his guys opportunities with that puck. And then, Varlamov 8 of 10, 8 saves out of 10 shot opportunities, 2 goals allowed so far. So Minnesota would like to turn this thing back the other way. Dumba with his 2nd goal of the playoffs, and then Palmerville with his 4th of the playoffs so far. So excellent first period for Colorado, for Minnesota in that first period. Colorado, if they're going to do much of anything, they'll have to do it in the next 2 periods in order to notch this thing up. So far, the series is we have not seen an overtime yet between these 2 teams. The games have been pretty much decided. And Borg, boy, excellent defense there. Nice job by Parisi, trying to win the shot there. Como with a quick shot, as he could not find any real estate there. And then, wow, my goodness, Palmerville again, nicely set up, and it's 3-0. Colorado should not do much. So the 3rd goal of the game, Varlamov giving up, and it's 3-0. And Colorado right now, like I said, this has the essence of really turning into a home-and-home series. Palmerville with his 2nd goal of the game. Boy, what a check there! And I mean, Suter delivered the massive hit, and then Barry on the same end, Borg, who was an absolute thorn in Minnesota side in Denver. Got a shot on the attempt there, but Dubnyk with the nice, Palmerville, Barry once again with the stellar defense. So Dumba following, and it's offsides as Dumba's really covering Borg very closely. Does not want Borg to try to get any type of opportunities here to that's the way we like it. And bad turnaround there, but good recovery by Minnesota as the shot was on, but Dubnyk once again. So Dumba. And my goodness, Broden trying to, he was thinking what he should do, and just could not. And now, oh my goodness, and that's where Colorado comes in as they rip that shot in there, but I believe the referee is going to wave it off, but we'll see. No doubt they'll probably take a look at this. We saw this where somebody did scooch in. I have a feeling maybe it went off his skate. I don't know. We saw something like this before. So they're going. So they do take a look at it, and Gregrenko is given the goal. So 3-1. So again, that deep, medium to deep zone shooting by Colorado, and it's 3-1. So Minnesota got a little bit, oh my goodness, got a little bit too sloppy there. It's Werkach again delivering the big hits. And Werkach, oh my goodness, and a delayed penalty here. And that puts Colorado in the power play. What's going to be the call here? I mean, Werkach did touch the puck there. Or maybe it was just a rough hit into old boarding by Jason Zucker. So they looked at it wrong. So Colorado hoping to. Oh my goodness, and now everybody's running the penalty here. And again, just an absolute annihilation. Dubenek will hang on to it here. 1:04 left to go in the power play. So 13:50 to go here in the second period. So Granlund and Koivu set the face off once again. And there's a nice win. And now Spurgeon. And now they are really having issues. So Shane. And now they are really. And oh my goodness, puck's still there, flying. Nice block there, delayed penalty against Minnesota again. And Dubenek with a nice, and now they'll blow the whistle once it's touched by a Minnesota player. What is the call going to be here? Spurgeon looks like he's guilty of the infraction. Let's check it out here on the replay. Oh, maybe hooking with that stick. No, slashing. So that will give Colorado a 5-on-3. Nope, still one man down. So they did kill the other. Now they have to kill another 2 minutes here. Good body check there. So right now, this is where Minnesota just has to play very disciplined hockey right now. So right now, just trying to kill it. And another big lick on Boschman. So Minnesota will just hopefully kill out these last 30 seconds of the power play here, as Colorado has had 2 opportunities at power plays. Quick shot. Oh my goodness. As that just went through the legs of Dubenek, and it's 3-2. That's Colorado not giving up here with 10:42 in the second period. McKinnon rips the power play goal. So Spurgeon. Yes. Why? You don't think they play disciplined hockey there? So tough break for Dubenek. Heck of a try at that shot, but McKinnon just ripped it. And his first goal of the game. So right now, 3-2. So Borg right now. They are really. So here goes Parisi. Now this would be the time for Minnesota to try to, good check into the boards once again. Suter will bring it out the other way, send it up to Parisi. Oh, heck of a try there, but that just off to the right side there. And now Weirkach. And Grigorenko. Up to Stewart. And he'll whip this thing around. Right in the Scandella running into his old man as he was thinking of really getting a good shot off. Good tip away there. And that is ripped, and Dubnyk will just hang on in. And we're starting to get really nip and tuck here. So there is the head coach of Minnesota. So the Wild enjoying a 3-2 lead. It was 3-0 for Colorado. It's certainly brought it back to 3-2 here. As this has been really anybody's ball game at this point. And good block there by Colorado's Stewart trying to get a shot off. Scandella with a nice pass there, getting it up to his man. Shot on, heck of a shot there. And somebody missed the signal there on the pass. Good takeaway there is Broden up to Niederreiter. Oh, Niederreiter, Zatter off, not going to fake, not going to go for the fake again. Or actually, that was Palmville that scored on that sweet deke. Good defense again by Minnesota. So up to Stewart. And Niederreiter, Stewart was hoping Niederreiter would cut through the middle. Wide up, open shot there. So now trying to bring it up to Niederreiter, shot on, so close. So Minnesota's had some chances there, but shot just wide. So Broden will snatch this one up. Koivu bringing the puck up. Quick shot there. Barmov with a nice save. So Landeskog lost it momentarily. Gets it back. Nice stop. Good save by Dubnyk. He will just hang on to it. Not going to take any chances with 12 seconds. So still 3-2 here. Barmov, I tell you. Heck of a job he's done after giving up the first 3 shots here. Now 3 seconds here. And that is way wide of the net there. So second intermission we go. Still, since we did not get any scoring done by Colorado on the other end, good period for them as they ended up getting back into this game. So, okay. So, boarding penalty. Can't check a player from behind into the boards. Make sure he's facing your board. Pin him instead. Okay. So that was the foul on that end. So Colorado 1-2 on power plays, 3 minutes and 50 seconds, and Minnesota still leads 15-5 in face-off win, and 10 better on the hits, and 21-15 total shots in the game. Colorado has more, as they certainly turned it around in that second period, winning that period 2-1. But the one is still 3-2. Yep, Minnesota did get a goal after scoring 2 in the first, and very nice shot too. But Colorado coming back with 2 goals of their own to cut the deficit. So Palmerville scoring his 5th goal of the playoffs, made it 3-0, and then Grigorenko scoring his 2nd goal of the playoffs, and back-to-back penalties, boarding by Zucker and then slashing by Spurgeon, and then McKinnon knocking in his 4th goal of the playoffs on the power play goal, with Rantanen and Boschman with the assist there. So right now, anybody's ball game at this point. Still very close, as I figured this series would be. Palmerville with 2 goals, he's got 2 points, and Dumba with 1, and then Broden, Granlund, Parisi, Spurgeon, and Stahl with assists, including the goaltender Dubnik with 1 assist also. Palmerville leads in points with 2, and also leads the team in shots taken with 3. Broden, Halla, and Koivu each have 2. Studer only has 1. Zucker has 1. Parisi has not. He has 1 assist, but he does not have a goal in this game yet. And then Dubnik, 19 of 21, 19 saves out of 21 shot attempts, 2 goals given up in this game so far. And then on the other end, you have Varlamov, who given up 3 on his end, but then they were able to snatch 2 back. So Grigorenko and then McKinnon, both with goals there, and then Barry, Boschman, Landeskog, and Rantanen, both with the assists in this game. Nothing from Rene Borg. So he has been pretty silent. He has taken 1 shot on goal so far in this game. McKinnon leads the team with 4. And then Renko with 3, and Mitchell with 3 shots on goal. And then the hits really coming from Werkach, as he has 3 of them. And then Barry and Landeskog. And then 1 power play goal to McKinnon. Now that's pretty much how they have scored, gotten back into this game. Varlamov with 12 saves out, 15 shot attempts, 3 goals allowed, but so far it is a 3-2 ball game as we head to the 4th and 3rd to the 3rd period here. So shot summary right now: 10-10 at the end of the first, 11-5 for Colorado in that 2nd period, but they were super aggressive, and then 5-5 in face-off win after Minnesota took the first 10 in the first period. So 15-5. Minnesota does have the advantage by 10 over Colorado. But as we head to the 3rd and final period here at the XL Energy Center, how is this one going to come out? As both teams fighting to the end here. So right now, Stahl, Colorado getting the puck early. Good check into the boards there. And here goes Stahl over to Palmerville. Palmerville trying to deke move it, and I mean, he was absolutely read by. So Palmerville decides to shoot from deep, or about medium deep. And that is a quick score. Parisi! Nicely done there, as he kind of caught Colorado napping there. Palmerville took his shot, went over to just about that area, and Parisi scores it unassisted. He kind of just took the puck there and then gets past Varlamov, and it's 4-2, and that's a huge goal. So a heck of a shot there. Welcome everybody to Diamond Plus Gaming. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. We're doing the 2019 playoffs with a little bit of a twist, since I am playing on NHL 17, since Vegas is not in the game on 17. I substituted them for the Minnesota Wild. So sit back and enjoy the rest of the game here as we're covering the 2019 playoffs. So 4-2, Dubenek with a nice cover. With a nice cover up there. Nicely done. So 4-2, favor Minnesota. They've won the faceoffs 15-7. Yep, 15. Yep, you're right, lady. That's what we want. We want scoring. Oh, good block there. Zadaroff and company back there for defense. So Dumba. So Brodeen. Nice little. Oh, back. Oh. And Koivu. Oh, my goodness. Koivu thought he had an opportunity there, but was absolutely snuffed. And too many bodies in front of the net there for that shot to go in for Colorado. Now deep. Oh, that just deflected off a Minnesota man to prevent that deep shot. No, good check there. And Dubenek staying firm in there in the wave of the Colorado Avalanche attack here. Now he's waiting, and it'll be offsides. Oh my goodness, and here we go. And Prosser, Rantanen taking very much exception to Prosser shooting after the whistle. But it'll be 5 minutes for both guys. Rantanen taking up for his goaltender there. So it'll be 5 minutes for both guys in the box. Boy, tough check there. And now nice takeaway there. Maintaining possession up the wing. Oh, Niederreiter. Trying to get the deflection in there and just almost. Nice takeaway there once again. And the puck is still back there. So zipping around. Oh, the back end here. Mitchell. Nice deflection once again. And Dubenek will just cover it up here. Yeah, it's not a Minnesota game without fighting. Yeah, you are correct, lady. Dubenek. I tell you, he's done a well of a job here tonight. And, ooh, Stahl with a nice takeaway. Good save by Dubenek, and then Stahl just getting it out of the danger. Parisi scores it, and it's 5-2. And the XL Energy Center going absolutely nuts here. So Stahl and Dubenek with his second assist tonight. And that was a rocket shot there. So Parisi. As Varlamov, nothing he could do about it. Yes, they are. So Parisi with his second goal. As they have done heck of a job here. Good save there. And then here. Oh my goodness, boy. I think he was going for a Colorado making sure that no extra activity happens around their goal, around their goalie too. So Semyon Varlamov. Not the best game of the night, much like the first two games. But then, stellar performances at the Pepsi Center for Colorado. So 16-10 in favor of Minnesota. As that shot goes in, and Spurgeon knocks it in at 6-2. As he kind of just found a little bit of a crease and knocked it in there. And Jared Spurgeon, Eric Stahl with the assist, is right there. As Varlamov just having a rough game. And Parisi standing firm there. Kind of just took it away from him. Stahl. And the puck still. Stahl trying to get control of this puck here. Spurgeon. So Bork trying to clear it out the other way. So it looks like we're going to see, well, no doubt, since the series is 2-2, we will definitely see Game 6 at the Pepsi Center. And Bari, good save there for Dubnyk. He's going to hang on to that far away. That nice far away shot there is a heck of a shot there. This is how Colorado's done most of their damage this year. So fourth line for Minnesota against the second line for back. There really wasn't a shot there. So I tell you, some physical action going on here in Colorado. It's going to get whistled for offsides. With 5:54 left to go here in the third period. And I think my voice is just wearing out on me here. So still the same lines in right now. They'll flip this around the other direction. Good pass up to Stewart. And he'll whip it around the other end to hopefully his man waiting for it. Oh, my goodness, yep. His man was waiting for it, but... And Dubnyk, quickly surrounded by Avalanche players, will just hang on to it. 4:26 to go here. So right now, Dubnyk trying to keep Colorado only at 2 goals apiece in this game. And for Varlamov, rough game in the first game, second game, same result, and now the fifth game, same result, just a tough game. And then shot there, and then again just freezing it up. So smart move by Dubnyk, just not trying to make too much of anything. So second line, third line for Colorado in the game.
Good job on the draw. Takes his pass from the goalie. Minnesota's moving the puck up the wing.
So going to whip it around the end. And, Granlund was trying to find one of his guys. Maybe cutting in, and now.
The puck is fielded now by Bodine. In his own end, possession still.
So we'll just send it up.
Players will come to the bench.
Oh, Titan. So Minnesota right now very. And now, well, there was the opening Colorado needed right there. Just a little break in the defense. And that shot goes in at 6-3 with 2:08 left to go in this game. Matt Duchesne, Mitchell Rantanen with the scores. in the game. So Dubnek's hope of keeping this game at 6-2 did not quite work out that way. And go on to the next game. So 2:08 left to go. DeShane with his first goal. Good pick up there, Bari. And good save by Dubnek. He'll just hang on to it. As we're under 2 minutes now. It's adding insult to injury. So 1:40 left to go in the game here. And game 6. Back at the Pepsi Center. And right now, Prosser. Boy, what a check there by Coyle. And good deflection there by the defense of Minnesota. And then they'll just dump the puck. So right now, McKinnon, lots of traffic there for... Oh, heck of a shot there, but... So Palmerville will just check this one into the side there. Nicely done. As they'll try to weed out the last 6 seconds in the game. Como. Oh! Puts it in with literally no time left in the game. And it's 6-4. So Blake Como unassisted there as again he just kind of just took it away, scored the goal. But with 4.4 seconds on the clock, it's pretty much over. And this game is over, so Minnesota taking a 3-2 lead, scoring often early, and had that nice cushion there at the end after they scored to make it 6-2. Colorado then tallied up 2 more goals, but too little too late. And Minnesota takes a 3-2 lead as this will head back to Denver for game 6. That means game, as I said before, game 7. Game 7 back here. And in XL Energy Center. In the XL Energy Center. So very good game overall for both squads. So for the game itself, Colorado outshot Minnesota 35-22 in this game. The hits came on though 21-7 in favor of Minnesota, and time of attack 6:01 for Minnesota, 5:39 for Colorado. And Colorado had 5 minutes of penalty time due to that fight, and then 9 minutes for Minnesota. And Minnesota did win the face-off battle 20-15 there at the end. So we check out the 3 stars. Zach Parisi, 2 goals, 1 assist for him, 3 points in the game. Palmerville with 2 goals, and then Eric Stahl with 3 assists. He was busy, and then Dubnak also assisted on 2 of those goals, so 2 points for the goaltender. So very good period itself. So third period was very busy. Parisi with his 3rd goal of the playoffs, which was the unassisted one, and then Ranson and Prosser getting into it, both sitting down for 5 minutes. And then Parisi put in his 2nd goal of the game, his 4th of the playoffs. And Dubnak assisted for the 2nd time in this game, as he did a really good job. Had the assist on the 2nd goal of the game to Palmerville, and then assist to Parisi. And then Spurgeon, Stahl assisting to Spurgeon, and then Colorado getting goals from Duchesne and Como, their third and fourth of the playoffs, but too little too late here at the XL Energy Center. Minnesota outscoring them 3-2 in that third period. But you got to give it to the Avalanche. They did not give up in this thing. And so now it heads back to the Pepsi Center for Game 6. And that should still be a heck of a ball game. Either way you look at it. Parisi with 2 goals, Palmerville with 2 goals, Dumba and Spurgeon with a goal each. And then with the assists, three assists for Stahl. He led the team. Everyone else had 1. And then points was Stahl and Parisi both with 3 points. Parisi with 2 goals, 1 assist, and Stahl with 3. Spurgeon and Palmerville with 2 points. Broden, Granlund, Dumba with 1. And then don't forget the other 2 points goes to our goaltender, Dubnyk, as he stopped 31 shots tonight, out of 35 shot attempts, 4 goals given up. But at that point, Minnesota had a very good lead in this game. So 2 points for Dubnyk tonight. Very nicely done in this ball game for Colorado. It'll be getting back to the Pepsi Center and force Game 7. So Como, Duchesne, Gorienko, and then McKinnon with the goals tonight. And then Rantanen with 2 assists on the game. Barry, Bushman, Landeskog, and Mitchell with assists himself. As Rantanen led the team with 2 points tonight. And that is all she wrote. And then as we take a look at Varlamov, 16 saves, 22 shot attempts, 6 goals given up, and Pickard did not see any action in the game. I figured maybe somewhere there Pickard might see some action near the end, but he did not. So Minnesota goes back to Denver. Minnesota wins it, and it will be Minnesota will win the series 4-2 if Colorado cannot find a way to score and win that series. Over here, Tampa Bay and Boston. Tampa Bay literally has Boston on the ropes here, leading 3-1 in their series, same as Washington and the Penguins, as they're also 3-1 in the series. But if Tampa Bay wins tonight, then they will move on to the next round, and they'll get either Washington or Pittsburgh in the next round. So as we fast forward to in the first period, no scoring in that period. Lots of action, but no scoring at all. And any penalties? We did have a holding, which was 2 minutes on Johnson, which he spent 2 minutes in the box for. So that's pretty. And that gave Tampa Bay, or actually it was that penalty was on Tampa Bay, so it gave Boston a power play opportunity. Oh, I appreciate that, lady. I appreciate it very much. And Tampa Bay right now out shooting Boston 13-8. So yeah, the biggest challenge of doing many games like this is preparing. So Boston leads at 2-1 as they look towards the third. As they look towards the. So right now, let's see. Plenty of action here. See where it freezes up at 12:57 to go. So we'll go ahead and intervene this game. So Boston with the lead, 2-1. Tampa Bay looking to take care of the series and finish this thing out. Yes, and generally that happens a good bit, but I do have some water here, so I'm in good. I'm good.
If you're just with us, it's been a tremendous bit of
So here we go, Tampa Bay and Boston. Here at the Emily Arena in Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay wins the opening face-off, and Brown trying to get to his man there on the far end. Boston playing that. So right now, Tampa Bay just trying to contain the attack here. Bishop with a nice stop there. As kind of a was hopefully to be a good pass there. Miller finding Moore. And wild shot there. And nice pass ahead, but then H-Child lost control of the puck there. And this is just going to get whipped around here. So Tampa Bay, Boyle gets his hands on that one. Quick shot. Nice save by Brask. So 9:45 to go here. Seriously, I have no of either team in this series, so wouldn't matter to me who wins this series. Kucherov trying to find Platt, who was near the goal, but the pass was just a little bit too strong. And nice shot. And again, Magus again trying to get that early shot opportunity. And now up to Kucherov. And my goodness, what a check there. Yeah, Tampa Bay, to a point, if you're Tampa Bay, you have to Marchand and Bishop will just freeze it up here. So 7:34 to go. Boston trying to force game 6. Trying to force game 6 back in Boston. Game 7 would be here in Tampa Bay if it does go. So here goes Kucherov. Taking on the big 6'9". Taking on the big 6'9" man right there. Oh my goodness, how did you just get... Oh! And I mean, Johnson was absolutely leveled. Not by the big man, though. And it's Chara. It's the big man we're talking about. Big 6'9" defenseman. Mike Coburn. With 5:30 left to go here in the third period. So Braden Coburn unassisted there as he knocks that one in nicely as he found a way to get past the defense, past Turok Rask, and it's a 2-2 ball game. So 5:30 left to go. Both second team lines are in the game right now. Bit of a toss-up on that face-off, but Boston gains control here. Pasternak. Somebody get the puck here. Oh my goodness, boy, he just kind of ran right into a sandwich. Boston sub sandwich. Oh! Heck of a try there by Callahan. Had two opportunities there, but Turok Rask with a nice save. Yeah, I would definitely say that. They are very, very tough against each other, and they really seem to be evenly matched, as you say. So I think either team winning the series is going to be a big... And that is a goal! The go-ahead goal for Killorn. And it's 3-2 Tampa Bay with 3:25, and they can feel it now. The Thunderbug loves it. That's Alex Killorn. I tell you, they are opportunists right now. As they score that one, it's 3-2. So they turn a 2-1 Boston lead into a 3-2 Tampa Bay lead. And Tampa Bay can feel it now. They have the lead. They can wrap it up here at home. 4-1. and then they would either get the Capitals or the Penguins. Now, overall, I think the better matchup for them would be the Capitals, the defending champs. All that depends if they can take care of business. I mean, who knows with the next game for the Caps and Pittsburgh. Another overtime game, maybe? I tell you. Hit the puck, guys. Marchand backs. Oh! And deflected off Bishop and right in. Nice recovery by Boston. Wow, that's early. So Patrice Bergeron. Nice deflection and nice backflip into the goal. Nothing Bishop could do there. Heck of a job before he even had a chance to cover it up. Bergeron gets it and flips it into the net. Tie game, 58 seconds. Here we be heading for an overtime game between these two rivals. I wouldn't say rivals, but I tell you, they play hard in the playoffs. Heck of a shot there. And my goodness, Callahan just got absolutely leveled. Nice shot, but nice recovery by Bishop. Oh, kind of a wild shot there. And quick shot there by Callahan, trying to give his guys a go-ahead goal here with 20 seconds left. So Chara, big 6'9" defenseman taking a shot there. Quick shot again. Get it out, danger, guys. And Bishop will hang on with 2 seconds on the clock here. Ovechkin with 9 goals, top 10 in goals right now. Hey, Mike, what's going on? Home early tonight, huh? And this game will go to overtime. So, Mike, you're just in time. As we're about to head to the first overtime battle between these two teams, Boston and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay leading the series. They can get one, then they wrap the series up. And Boston, if they win, they force Game 6 back in Boston. So now as we take a look at the stats right now, Boston love those overtimes. Yep, 35-26. Boston in command of the shots, 20-15 in hits. Boston really laying the lumber on Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay is not backing down either. And I tell you, 6 power plays tonight for Boston, 12 minutes of penalty time for Tampa Bay. This has just been a game to forget for them. They've been in, a ton of guys have been in the box tonight. See the infractions in this thing. So penalties, hooking, holding in the first period, then hooking against Killorn, and then high sticking 2 times by Hedman and Phil Pula. So that is a double minor. That's some time on the clock too. I believe that's 4 minutes of penalty time for double minors, where it'd be 2 minutes for just a minor penalty. So kind of flipped the other way around. Boston 2-1 lead heading into the third period, and then if the score flipped 2-1 in favor of Tampa Bay, and right now we're knotted up 3-3 thanks to Patrice Bergeron with the tying score there near the end after a nice block by Bishop, and then Bergeron just backhanded it into the goal to tie the game. Marchand with 2 assists for Boston, 2 points for Hayes and Marchand in this game, as this has been a very good game. Rask with 23 saves, 26 shot opportunities on him. And then for Bishop, of Tampa Bay, we'll take a look at him real fast. Coburn, Filipula, and Killorn, both with goals there. And Hedman and Johnson with the assist. The other two were not, were unassisted. And then Bishop with 32 shots saved, 35 shot attempts, and then 3 goals allowed. And that's where we're at right now. So very tough game either way. So looks like we're going to be heading for a fun overtime once again. Mike's new summer hours, home by 10:58. Oh, that's nice. Wish I could get that, but I'll take my 9 to 6 any day. I'll take my work schedule any day because it's the best one I've had in a long time. So here, welcome back to Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay and Boston going to face it off once again. And here we go. Nice shot there. Trying to get the guys, go find the puck. So good takeaway there by Callahan. I believe that's Callahan or Strickland. Shot. Ooh! And flat. Boy, that just barely missed. As Hedman shot blocked there, as Marchand just kind of took control there, and then nice tip away with the stick there by Strailman. So how far is this game going to go tonight? As Marchand, Bishop will just hang on here as Marchand trying to get the goal here. Goes Chara as he's trying to find some opportunity point with the deflection there, as that was deflected off of a Tampa Bay player. Here goes, boy, heck of a shot there on Rask, and it will be a freeze up. So as both teams really fighting hard in this game right now. Good tip away there. Ooh, heck of a shot there, and no good. And what a check there, and now he's trying to find the puck, which was hidden behind the man he just took out. And now Schaller is roughed into the boards. And a quick shot again. Boston really trying to get the shot in there. And it is just not working for Pasternak. And that will be 2 minutes for Schuster. So Schuster will so power play 1 for 6 tonight. So right now all Tampa Bay is going to try to do is just kill the power play best they can.
Boston's going back to get restarted with their advantage. Trying the probe up the wing. Slides it to
So good pass to Moore. And offsides against Tampa Bay there, so come to about mid-ice. So good block by Bishop once again. I tell you, what a shot that was.
Tampa Bay's got that neutral zone faceoff. Boston's going back further to get restarted on this man advantage.
And, well, Lil Pula had it and then somehow chunked it into the crowd by accident as it flew over the team bench. So 50 seconds left to go here on the power play.
In this game so far to fight it in half. And that's a face-off win. Tampa Bay is in possession as they travel.
So they will whip it around the end here.
Loose puck gathered by Johnson.
Quick shot on, nice recovery by Rath to see that one through. And now Hedman, quick shot on, and they'll just hang on to it. 4 seconds left in the power play. So Johnson and Hedman providing enough defense, but Johnson with a good shot there to try to get it in. So 4 seconds on the power play for Boston here to, or 1 for 6 tonight. Oh my goodness, how close was that? So Baggis, good poke of the stick there. And now Coburn, nice job getting that stick in there. And Bishop will just freeze it up. So Bergeron with a quick strike, with a quick shot there, but no good on the bounce. So here goes. And nice job getting the stick in there to poke the puck away. Otherwise, you're hey, good tie up there too by Tampa Bay. And nice shot there. Good form to the attack here. Garrison out to Paquette. Oh, Paquette just absolutely leveled there. Quick shot, no good, just off the post. Oh, broke his stick there. His man, no, sending it the other way. My goodness, and Rask up to the task here in this game. Oh, Paquette with a quick shot, and again Rask just quick shot again, just nowhere to go. And there's the loose stick from the earlier plays. The Tampa Bay resetting the attack here. Nesterov. Quick shot on there. McQuaid made sure of that. Nice takeaway again. Hit the. And now quick shot there. No good. And Bishop will just cover it up once again. As I'll tell you, this has been A very exciting game. Tampa Bay trying to wrap it up once again here on this series. Yes, he is. Rask is absolutely just stoning these point-blank shots. So Johnson, up to Johnson now. Trying to get past Chara, which he did do. Guys, get the puck here. There we go. And that puck was sent away by Chara all the way down to Schaller. And offsides will be the call. So for a minute there, you thought you had the advantage there. But Bishop, I tell you, good job by Bishop getting that one. And quick shot there, just a slight hesitation. And Johnson deal with Chara, which looks like David versus Goliath here. And nice shot there. Boston trying anything they can. Pasternak drilled. And then Hedman with a nice defensive play. And now Hedman and Chara. Quick shot on goal. And again, Rask holding serve once again. And now quick shot, and it'll be sent out to Garrison, I hope. So Garrison, nice maneuvers there. And Boyle live had it and then lost it. And I tell you, they keep trying to rough up Chara, but as a big man, you're trying to. Nice save there, and oh my goodness. So Rask took a pretty good shot there, but just hung on. Thought maybe he could work it loose there, but good save by Rask. And Rask will hang on to it with a man nearby. His best option is just hang on to it at this point. So 1:02 left to go here in the first overtime. So trying to send it over the other way. Good tip away there. Way to get your stick in there and really. Shot on there. Good try there. So 33 seconds here. Good tie up there by Coburn. So 19 seconds, Tampa Bay. Big question is, can they hang on? Ooh, how close was that? So last 10 seconds here. Shot on. Oh, quick shot again, and that is going to be the end of the first overtime. So some absolute chances here. Absolute chances here for Tampa Bay to take the lead here. Very good game so far. 48-43, Boston in the lead in shots taken. Tampa Bay 25-22 in hits And right now 14 minutes of penalty minutes, 1 for 7. 7 power plays tonight for Boston and only 1 goal out of it. So they've had a lot of chances. Tampa Bay has seen a lot of, yeah, gotta love them, has seen a lot of penalties tonight. So you're hoping that things will hopefully do better. So very tough game. Nobody scoring there on that end. So as we head to double overtime, gotta have a winner at this point. You know, of course, during the regular season they play 1 overtime and then a shootout the rest of the way. Playoffs just a little bit differently.
We are underway in yet another overtime period.
So Chara.
Good intercept. The Bruins in their own
So
end
Bruins
set things up.
possibly offside warning. Nice. Kucherov get his stick in there. And a penalty against Tampa Bay, and that will be 16 minutes of as Kucherov guilty of the trip with his stick there as he was trying to get to the puck there, but tripped up number 37. So 2 minutes. So this will be the 8th power play opportunity for Boston tonight, and all Tampa Bay really wants to do is kill the penalty altogether. And Bergeron really got leveled. Good save there by Bishop once again. Oh, there it is. Nice pass and a perfect opportunity there for Boston. And now this series going back to Boston with Tampa Bay still in the lead, 3-2. And Boston is hoping they can turn fortunes around by winning the next game and tying this series up 3-3 before it comes back here to Tampa Bay for Game 7. But Tampa Bay, you know, they still have the opportunity to finish this thing off, but all they can probably feel at this point, wasted opportunities tonight against, well, the biggest thing that hurt them was penalties and just not taking enough opportunities in the game to really, you know, they had the lead, they couldn't hang on to the lead there towards the end of the third period. So power plays 2 for 8 for Boston tonight. So that was a big difference in the game, and Boston's guys stayed out of the yes, they can breathe a sigh of relief. So Baggis with 1 goal, 1 assist, Hayes with 1 goal, 1 assist, and Marchand with 2 assists for the Bruins tonight as they stave off elimination. But they'll have to save it off once again as they will be heading back to Boston to see if they can tie the series up 3-3 for Tampa Bay. It's a chance for them to win the series once again. You know, first team to 4 are the series winners. Washington and Pittsburgh at this point, hard to say how this one will go. Because Pittsburgh, you know, they showed some life in that first game. And then they kind of just went absolute dead in the second game. So in this game, Pittsburgh, at the end of the first period, 11 shots to the Capitals 6, but no scorer on the board right now. Any penalties? No, penalty free in that first period on both teams. So, yeah, as you said, lady, earlier, that of all the teams playing, these two seem to be the closest matched up. And Pittsburgh and Washington, I would have to say the same thing for this series, with the fact that the games 2, 3, and 4 all went overtime. So these two just don't like each other. So 1-0 Washington in the lead in this game. 22 shots taken for Pittsburgh to 20 for the Caps. Caps do have the lead. we move ahead. Pittsburgh trying now. It's a power play opportunity for the Capitals, but they could not jump on it. So Capitals still have a 1-0 lead. They win this series, then they finish off the Penguins. And then in the other series, it is anybody's ball game at this point with Minnesota and Colorado. And Mike, if you don't want you don't want to spoil anything. So here we go. So O'Shea trying to find his man there. Ooh, good shot attempt there on Fleury. And it will be frozen up. So Hornquist, 2 goals, 7 assists, 9 points, leads the team in points. So Kucherov and Sidney Crosby going to face off once again. Quick shot on, my goodness, Carlson with a nice assist from Kucherov. And Marc-Andre Fleury. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Caps, the defending Stanley Cup champions. And I have a feeling this is what Washington wanted. They wanted to bring it back home and wrap up this series here. So both teams' first lines are in. So the Capitals, and this will be all sides. Oh my goodness, and here, and oh boy. And Ovechkin and Letang as they are done. So a little bit of bad blood there between those two, and the fans love it. You saw that one fan for Pittsburgh, yeah, just hit him, just rough him up, dude. So Ovechkin will sit 5 minutes for fighting, and so will Chris Letang. They'll sit the 5-minute major for fighting. So Kucherov. So good takeaway there. And offsides against Washington here. So it will be back to about mid ice here at the Verizon Center.
Pittsburgh's got it off the draw at center. He's in on an onside play.
So good job there by getting your stick in the way. And I mean, Demoulin, absolutely, oh my goodness, and everything kind of going the other direction. And now here goes. Quick shot there, no good. And then Daly just absolutely hammered in the back. So good takeaway by the Caps once again. Way back. Oh, nice goal there. As Malkin was able just to get a little backflip on it and put it in. It's 2-1. So 8:41. So Evgeny Malkin with a nice backflip there. Good shot, and then just nothing Holtby could do there. So Pittsburgh once again finds a way to get some shots past Holtby, but not too many. So 2-1 game here. Now the big question is this possibly going to be heading towards, will this be heading towards, will we finish in regulation? Or could we be heading towards overtime once again? Oh, heck of a shot there. Poked away. Nice shot by, good recovery by Holtby as he gloves it. Yep, game on indeed. So 6:25 to go here in the third period. That's Backstrom and Bonio, third line for Pittsburgh, in against the second line for Washington. So O'Shea going around the other direction. And again, nice job by Nicholas Backstrom here. Oh, trying to backflip that one into the goal. Almost had it. And now puts it in, O'Shea. And it's 3-1. As Marc-Andre Fleury. As O'Shea with the ninth goal, second of the game. Johansson and Backstrom with the assist. And again, a nice, kind of getting it around the wrist shot there, but a good stop by Fleury. And I mean, Washington really just hammering them. Boy, what a check there. Washington can literally smell blood at this point. So offside warning against Washington. If that pass had been better. So O'Shea bringing it up. Shot on Fleury. We'll just hang on to it. So 2:23 left to go in this game. And if Washington hangs on to this 3-1 lead, it will be over. But you gotta give Pittsburgh credit. They fought hard in this series. I mean, 2, 3, and 4 going into overtimes. So quick shot there, no good. Boy, I tell you again, just chances. Fleury hanging on here as Washington really trying to extend the lead here. But you can see why they are a very tough team to deal with. They just continue to attack you from all angles. So here's third line of Washington versus first line.
They win the draw. Let's see if it pays off. Approaching the final minute in this game. Good standing poke check by Olsen.
So good. So heck of a chance there. My goodness, just literally Backstrom and company right there. But just now they're pulling the goalie away. Nice save by Holtby. And he'll hang on to it. So empty netter as Pittsburgh bringing on an extra man here. And as we've seen in most games, empty netter not exactly the best option here. But when you're trying to get that extra attacker on there, you know, you do what you have to do. So here goes. Oh, good. Heck of a shot there. So Matta, good defense by the Penguins to prevent the empty netter goal here. So Beagle puts in the empty netter with 9 seconds to go as he scores his first goal, and Pittsburgh can pretty much see the writing on the wall now. So Jay Beagle, unassisted empty netter, as he just happened to be right place at the right time, and that will be the easiest goal of his career, are those empty netter goals. So fourth line versus second line, and Washington has had absolute control in this game at face-offs to just a little bit of everything at this point. And that's the ball game. So nicely done. Washington will move on. Yep, not bad for a 34-year-old. But he was 32 when this game came out. So, heck of a try for Marc-Andre Fleury. But Washington will move on to the next round thanks to Holtby, Ovechkin, and everyone else as the defending champs. And you see Ovechkin has a little shiner right underneath his eye. And this was a tough series. Very, very hard-fought series between these two teams, even though it went 5 games. But 2, 3, and 4 going overtime, double overtime, another overtime. So, yeah, third game went overtime. Pittsburgh found a way to win that. And then Washington won the next overtime, and then they just took control here and won it. So they'll move on to the next round. And that will either be, as we take a look, Holtby, 30 saves. Once again, just a brick wall that man is behind the goal. O'Shea with 2 goals. Johansson with 2 assists in the game. Just a very good game overall for Washington. They'll move on to the next round. This was a very tough game, hard-fought game. 22 hits, 17 in favor of Washington, 38-31 in shots taken for Washington, and 42-30 in face-off wins. Now, Washington did have 1 power play opportunity, but they did not score on it, so I would say that was the only tough thing about the game itself. But other than that, very good game overall. So O'Shea with his second goal in the second period, his second goal of the playoffs, and then Carlson with his second goal. And then we had the fight against Ovechkin and Letang, which they sat for 5 minutes, and then Malkin scored for Pittsburgh, his 4th of the playoffs, and then O'Shea his 3rd, and Beagle his 3rd of the game. So first game in a long time we have not seen Ovechkin hit the scoring mark in this game. So 3 goals in the third period to really just close this thing out for the Caps as they will move on to the next round. Indeed, congratulations to Washington as they'll move on, and they'll either get Boston or Tampa Bay in that next round. And if you're Boston or Tampa Bay, you better be ready, because this team is extremely tough. So it brings us to Game 6 and Game 6 of the Minnesota Wild and Colorado Avalanche series, and of course Boston and Tampa Bay. And I'm going to go ahead and freeze it right there for tonight. As much as I would like to continue, but my voice is really starting to go out on me just a bit. So, but I will do my best to get these other games finished off so that we can see who will move on to the conference finals. You know, winner of the Minnesota-Colorado game, Colorado series, will move on against Winnipeg, and then Washington moving on in their series against Pittsburgh gets either Boston or Tampa Bay in their series. So I'm going to go ahead and freeze it right there, and so that we can prepare for Game 6 and possibly Game 7 if it gets that far in these next two series. So, Mike, I know you're a little late to the party, but you can always go back and watch Game. Game 5, and that was a excellent game there too, but hard fought game between Minnesota and Colorado in that battle. So, man, it is in two parts because it just got broken up just a little bit due to a disconnection we had early in that game, which the lady was not too happy about. So, but everyone, have yourself a fantastic week. Everyone, stay safe out there if it's raining or anything else in the weather-wise. And as always, buckle up for safety, as always. So, have yourself a good week. I will see everyone in a week, and keep your eye out for all the videos that we have. Keep your eye out for all the videos I do plan on releasing for these two series all together, and then I'm kind of give you a glimpse of what I'm looking at for NBA 2K20 next week, as I'm going to kind of give you a preview on 2K19 and what I plan on bringing to you when 2K20 comes out, and so we'll go from there. So thank you. We'll do that. So everyone, have yourself a great night. As always, tell those closest to you that you love them. Buckle up for safety as always, because we want to see you here next week. And until then, everyone have yourself a great evening. Keep God number one. God bless everyone, and I will see all of you around the block. Good night, everybody.